No. And I'm really pushing it to the limit already. The show starts at 4. You're in your seats at 3:30. I told her we got to be out by 2. And it doesn't look good.
The reason we're late is both our faults. Mostly his. Welcome back to my channel, guys. We are at the Flip Project. I'm going to show you a little bit of what's going on. We are getting so close. It's so exciting. All the finishing is happening. The pool coping is in. The pool tile is in. So let's go take a quick look around. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you. So let's talk about the garden, the landscaping. These are our cabinets, as you can see, rounded. Rounded is always more expensive. So the reason we have to do a hole in the ground, guys, is because we're gonna include a downdraft. If you do a downdraft, what will happen is that you don't have to have a hood. And if you don't have a hood, the kitchen looks a lot cleaner, in my opinion. So the downdraft sucks the air, your cooking, fumes, and everything down and out the house. So it's the opposite instead of up and out. And then it can live in a cabinet. Oh, let's do the fit check now that we're here. These are my new pants. By the way, the newest look by this season, I'm telling you, trust me, are beige, not white, beige jeans. This sort of ivory type of jean. My top is Lulu Studio. I have worn these shoes over and over and over and over, and I love them. They're so comfortable. My Tory Birches. These are my Celines. And let's go look outside. We'll link it all for you guys. I always have my visor with me because you do not want sun on your face. For the pool tile, we did something different. We did green and white vertical tiles. It's gonna look very, very good. Very timeless. We could have gone all white, which would have been just fine, or all green, but we decided to add the white. So I drew out how I wanted the railing. And we're with the iron guy right now, showing him exactly what we wanted. The reason we had to do railing, guys, we don't always, I don't like Romeo and Juliet balconies, which mean they don't function, but the house is already made that way. And I wanted to have big open windows, and so we're just gonna put, I didn't want them to be stationary, long story. So sometimes when you're doing a renovation, you have to do things that are a little bit out of the box because it's not new construction. Okay. Hi guys. So we are now at my furniture manufacturers. We were at soft goods last week or the week before. Now we're at hard goods. Hard goods are credenzas, wood, anything that's made of wood and that is hard is now done in a different factory. Same builder that I trust and love, but a different factory. So I'm a little nervous and I hope things look good in the hard goods department. All right, let's go. Okay guys, it's been a very long day. We started on the construction site. We went an hour outside of LA. We checked out our case goods, as you guys saw, and now what we have to do in order for this launch to be successful is that we have to photograph it against a white backdrop, and it's not as simple as it sounds. It has to be professional photographers. We have to get the right background, all the right lighting. It's a very expensive and arduous process, and the pieces are in two separate locations. One is the soft goods in one location, the hard goods are in a different location. We gotta bring them together, consolidate them, get the photographer, photograph them, and then we have to set up lifestyle shoots for them. That's even harder. So the lifestyle shoots we're gonna do in my house because we need to do it ASAP because PR is pitching already these pieces. So in order for PR to pitch, they need lifestyle photos along with white backdrop photos. So we're gonna do the photography at my house, which is going to be fun, except that I got to get movers to move all of my furniture out to bring in my new collection in. And then we're going to bring in a wonderful, very famous stylist that's going to work with us. We're going to bring in an amazing photographer. And it's going to be days and days and days of shooting, lighting, photography. And then once all that's done, we're going to invite all the editors to come and look at the pieces and interview, hopefully, me for this collection. So as you can see, this is a very big moment. There's a lot of moving parts. Everybody that works for me is really stressed out because we have a timeline to hit. And then we will rephotograph these pieces in the flip project that you saw this morning, because that was really where I designed them for. I mean, I designed them for everywhere, but I had in mind the flip project when I designed these pieces in the right sizes and colorways. Of course, you can customize these pieces any way you like. You can make them bigger, smaller, so forth. So they're made for that house, size-wise and color-wise, so they'll look even better in the flip. So we'll do another set of photography there for lifestyle photo shoots, for our website, so you guys can buy these pieces. Did I mention you can buy these pieces? That's the big thing. And the quality of these pieces is next level. I picked the finishes myself. I picked every color. I designed every ounce of these pieces are riddled with my DNA. So you can't say they're not Nina, because literally they came out of my brain, my hands, and my belly button. I used to say to Max, Mommy gave birth to you from her belly button. Anyway, I can't wait to share this process with you. I think this is a good thing to share, because for people who are thinking about launching their own collection, they have to be ready to drop a ton of cash. And I mean a ton. Not only just making the prototypes is hugely expensive, but then you have to back it with photography and PR and styling, and then I have to throw a party. You know, it has to be a very fancy party. So you're talking about tens of thousands of dollars, to be honest. Multiple. I know people are going to want to buy it. They're expensive. They're expensive because they're handmade and they're made locally, and everything is vetted, and it's real walnut and real oak and real brass, solid brass, components, and the best of the best. And it's for the people who have designers, who need to customize furniture for their clients, who want to send COM. It's a very specialized collection, and we will be selling this to the trade and to the public. So the trade gets a trade discount. If you guys are wondering, if you're designers and you want to purchase these pieces, I would be honored. And if it's it's one of you guys who are not designers, you can certainly purchase them as well at the retail price. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update about how that's coming along and the process, and how stressed we are to get this done on time. Yes, because the house, everything has to happen at the same time. Anyway, that was today. Okay guys, the day continues. I thought I was done, but now we are going to a quick event for Aesop. Don't want to be chomping while I'm talking to you guys, nor do I want to be chomping at an event talking to other people. So we're going to Aesop. They are releasing a new fragrance. I just want to make sure I look okay. What do you guys think? Oh, I didn't give you my fit check. I'm wearing a new Victoria Beckham burgundy number, like a violet. All right, so here we are. So we are going to check out this new fragrance from Aesop. We're in Beverly Hills. This is a really beautiful store, and it smells delicious. Hi, how are you?
Welcome in.
Thank you so much.
To begin, refresh your hands.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Hello. Okay.
And we have some beautiful food and beverage here to begin in this front room of our store. We, behind you, have a floral installation behind Rudy here, this defiant bloom inspired by Warner amidst the white cherry blossoms.
Beautiful.
We have a non-alcoholic spirit, the Optimist, and a mocktail over in the corner for you to start your journey.
Mocktail, okay. These flowers are beautiful.
We have a canapé, which we can explain here, and a mocktail.
This is going to mimic the top note of the fragrance, pink peppercorn.
Oh, very nice. Delicious.
Tartlet with a peppercorn creme fraiche.
Thank you. Peppercorn and creme fraiche. And this is the mocktail?
This is the mocktail.
Okay. Aren't you a cutie? You're such a cutie pie. Okay, let's see what the bottle, let's see. Okay, so what makes this so special?
It's a very unique take on a floral scent. It's a very defiant bloom, not your typical floral scent. But you'll
Go
learn
and-
way more about it in about 15 minutes.
Okay. So this is all about the perfume, all about the beautiful notes that are contained. And by the way, can we talk about this beautiful sofa? Hello, she's a beauty. And apparently we're gonna have a presentation here.
So it confers floral notes, it's green into motion, overall it's aromatic.
Hey Devin, why are you guys going to the Oscars today?
We're going to the Oscars because I work in the film business. I represent people behind the camera, and we have one nominee through my agency for production designing, which is basically designing the world for Wicked. He has won the BAFTA and he's won the Art Directors Guild, and everybody is prognosticating that he is going to win tonight. His name is Nathan Crowley. I've worked with him for about 13 years, and it's going to be an exciting night.
Amazing, how are you feeling?
Nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I really don't know why. I'm not getting up on stage. I'm just supporting and applauding. But I'm excited.
Do you think Nina's going to be ready on time?
No. And I'm really pushing it to the limit already. The show starts at 4. You're in your seats at 3:30. I told her we got to be out by 2. And it doesn't look good.
So in the beginning, he told me, hey, no worries, we can leave at 3 o'clock. So I was like, great. I booked for my hair for 1:15. Perfect, enough time. And then guess what? Yesterday, he tells me, literally at the last hour, by the way, I've changed my mind. We're leaving at 1:30. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I can't change hair on the day of the Oscars, as if people have. So now it is what it is. I'm doing my own makeup because A, I'm pretty good at makeup. B, everybody was booked and I didn't order in time. I didn't schedule this in time. But I'm okay with doing my own makeup. Even on my wedding day, I remember I redid my makeup from the makeup artist because it just didn't look right. So at least I know what I'm gonna get, guys, right? I used a combination. By the way, combinations are my favorite thing. I used Topology for my skin, and I put this as, I first did my prep with the SAE. I did the blender oil, the face oil, and then my sunscreen, and then I did the SAE. What color is this? So this is the highlighting Star Glow. And then I did Monica Blender 3.5 on my lower face, just so to keep things going for longer. Like, this look has to stay all day. Then I use my London Ciate palette because my dress is red and I wanted to put a little bit of burgundy and red in my eyes. I'm going under my eye with this color. It's going to be a little dramatic, but guess what? I'm going to the Oscars, guys, but I'm not going to do big black liner. I think that's just not what's happening today in makeup. I'm doing little wings. Guys, we made it to the car. I wore my dress. I can't even tell you how stressful it is right now. Devin is peeved because we're late. And the reason we're late is both our faults. Mostly his, because he told me we could leave at 3. I don't know what he was thinking when he said that. And I thought that was weird because every time we've ever left for the Oscars, we've left at 1. So then I booked my hair for 1, thinking I'd have plenty of time. And then he said no, and there was no way I could change hair. Like, nobody can move around an appointment for hair the day before the Oscars. So it's chaos. And I feel like I'm going to throw up because he's driving, as he should, like a crazy person. And the roads are out of control because everything's blocked for the Oscars. Look at this. Everything is red. You can't get in anywhere. And no one at the Oscars is waiting for Nina and Devin. I can assure you of that. They'll be like, who? He has something to say.
It was my fault. I wasn't clear on the time.
Thank you.
But you did take an extraordinary amount of time to get ready.
Oh, that's nasty. That part is
That's true.
nasty. Honey, in fact, I've taken longer to get ready for a Sunday brunch than I did for the Oscars. I literally did my own makeup in 4 seconds while my hair was being done. And I didn't even finish the hairdo. I mean, the hairdo is perfect actually, but like it wasn't even tested. I don't know. So this is where it gets interesting. This is the part I wanted to show you guys. It never gets old. People start acting crazy in terms of security. Hi. Look, you see people literally walking to the Oscars. People are going to previews. There's a crowd of people waiting just to see celebrities. So now we're opening the trunk and there's a dog, a cute one. I can see his tail. Look at the cute dog. Did you guys see the tail? Sniffing around, sniffing the car, making sure that Devin's not a terrorist. Although,
Thank you. 1 second, okay?
thank you. Although, I'm not sure. Okay, who's that? I feel like I know that person.
Dashboard, all the way to the very front. That'll get you to the red carpet.
Why does that guy look so
Thank you.
familiar? Do you guys know who he
Thanks.
is? Perhaps? No. They're looking at me like, why are you filming me? I'm like, I'm wondering who you are. Okay, so have you guys ever seen Hollywood Boulevard? Is this Hollywood, honey?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Hollywood Boulevard empty? Neither have I, other than the Oscar days. Other than the day of the Oscars, I should say. Okay, then this is where it gets really fun. Then the popo stops you. Hi.
All windows down, please. Car in park.
Farm Park.
Engine off.
And
And pop the trunk for me, please. Thank you.
the popo's here, wondering if you've been a good boy to see if you get any Christmas presents this year. Hi. I'm waving at the people. At one point, they said it was going to be raining, and I was kind of sad about it. But luckily, we have another dog check here now. He's checking the car, make sure we don't have explosives. Then you go through these zigzags for safety, so nobody can just plow through. So you're basically zigzagging around these like barriers all over with cops everywhere. And then finally, hello, gentlemen. Hello. I think one of the last ones arriving. Look. Are we the one of the
Feels like it.
I honestly feel like we're one of the last ones arriving. Margaret Foley just walked by. She literally looked like a movie star, like a real movie star. Okay, I'm gonna stop blogging because we gotta go and get some photos with the Hollywood Reporter. Otherwise, Evan's gonna kill me.
Creating sketches that illustrate a film's mood and atmosphere.
Well, guys, it's been a whirlwind. I tried to record as much as I could, but it's really hard because we wanted to be there in the moment. I didn't even film the part where we got to hang out with Nathan and the actual Oscar and how I was kissing the Oscar as if the Oscar was mine, right, honey?
Yeah, but you got some stills with that.
So I'm going to pop in some photos of me and the Oscar, and not the dog, but the actual Oscar. And what an incredible, grateful evening it was, especially for Devin.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
Thank you.
And I'm so proud of your clients and all the work that you've done. Okay, so Nathan, quick fact, Nathan has been nominated 6 times, and finally this was his first win. So 25 years, guys, Nathan has worked as one of the biggest production designers in the business, and only now has he won. So, and he didn't give up. So what has Nathan been nominated for, honey?
The Prestige,
The Prestige,
Interstellar,
First Man, Dunkirk, Wicked,
Tenet,
and
and
Wicked, and he won for Wicked. So what a lovely man, British, funny. His wife is incredible, Phyllis. And it just goes to show that just continue doing what you're doing that you love doing, and eventually you'll get recognized for it. But even if you didn't get recognized for it, you know you're doing good work. And we're just so proud. Devin works so hard to get his clients the movies that they want and the work that they ultimately get. So what's your takeaway from tonight, honey? Tonight was a very, very big night for you.
Once again, we have another Oscar winner for a smaller company compared to the bigger companies, and it's just part of the vision that we had, which was really great artists, nurtured, and when they succeed, it's terrific. It's really gratifying.
Yeah, super gratifying. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed coming to the Oscars. The night is going to continue on, but we're going to be in the moment, and we're going to be celebrating, and we're going to be having a lot of fun. And anyway, I bid you adieu, and I can't wait to see you guys again next week. Hope you got a good insight into what it's like to being, going to the Oscars. It's very stressful. I don't know how fun it is because you're just nervous, and this guy's working the whole time and yelling at me, but
I'm not yelling.
Not yelling, just what? We gotta go.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. That's gonna be that's her.
Yeah, that's our.
That's the last
sign
famous.
out. We gotta go.
famous 3 words.
Well,
We
even Gabby
gotta.
asked me, did I think you were gonna make it at 2:00? And I said no. And you know when we left, right?
What time did we actually leave?
2:45.
We left at 2:45. We were supposed to leave at.
Originally 1:30.
At
and
1:30.
Then 2:00.
Yeah, this
And I
was.
said to you 10 times, we have to leave at 2:00. We have to leave at 2:00. And you said, oh yeah, no problem, baby, no problem.
We get it. Look, guys, we won. We did it. That's what matters. And his client
That
has
is what
no
matters.
clue that we were running late.
Super late.
I love you guys, and we'll see you again here next week on the Nina Takesh vlog.